Greetings all, Sai Ram, and welcome to an offering by the Sai Young Adults of the USA entitled All Aboard! Come along as three strangers are sent on a mysterious journey. A journey that takes us to their pasts and them to their unexpected futures. Intrigued? Well, it's time to get all aboard!
Excuse me, I'm an influencer. Do you mind? Can't you see I'm on a live stream? God, I'm telling you viewers, it's like no one even cares if you're an influencer these days. But you guys love me. If you're just joining us, welcome to my stream, The Asha Life, and I am Asha Laksha, aka Ashalicious. We are just an hour away from the start of the concert, so let's get a feel for the vibes here. Hi, would you folks like to be on my live stream? Great. So, can you tell us why you're here?
For the Taylor Swift concert?
That's right, folks! This is Ashalicious coming to you live moments from the start of Taylor Swift's epic concert in Central Perk. And you, sweetie? What would you like to say to the thousands of viewers on the stream, most of whom could not get a ticket to this show?
Actually, I couldn't get a ticket to the show either, and I came here to see if I could get a ticket to the next show.
Oh, honey, that's so sad, right, viewers?
Yeah, I'm really
What about you? What would you like to say to all my viewers?
I don't know.
How about like and subscribe to The Asha Life? Woo! Ow!
Whoa, sorry, bro. I didn't see you there, my bad.
Watch it! Oh my god! Viewers, did you see that? This guy totally assaulted me!
Oh no, man. It was just an accident.
Yeah, right, I don't think so. And 12,000 viewers would agree.
Whoa, chill out, dude. Haha, don't dox me, folks.
Ugh. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm not a dude. Viewers, this is what us brave influencers go through every day. Cisgender, privileged types, forcing their narrative
Go
onto
on!
those of us who
Oh,
are...
watch out!
Ugh.
And so I'm driving down the street and suddenly the guy in front of me just slams on the brakes and I rear-end him.
Uh-huh. And you had both eyes on the road at the time.
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Cynthia, phone? What do you mean? You were either looking at the road or not.
Well, I was technically looking at the road.
Cynthia, phone! Let me guess. You were on your phone.
No. I mean, yes. But I wasn't talking on the phone and my eyes were on the road.
Oh, for God's sakes. You've reached Alex T. Smith, personal injury lawyer, where our motto is, show us your ow and we'll make it a cash cow. Leave a message and we'll get back to you right away. Let me tell you what I think happened. You were shooting a video on your phone while driving and rear-ended the car in front of you because you didn't realize there is a split-second delay on the screen, correct?
Yes?
I can get you $50,000 if you do exactly as I say. Cynthia!
Yes, Mr. Smith. I have your copy right here. Sorry it took so long.
So long that I've started doing your job for you.
Sorry, Mr. Smith.
Get me the new client intake forms.
Yes, Mr. Smith.
First, you need to delete the video on your phone.
Okay.
Here are the forms, Mr. Smith. And here's a banana for your sugar.
Here, fill these out. You know I hate bananas, Cynthia. Get me a chocolate chip cookie.
Mr. Smith, the doctor said.
The doctor isn't your boss. Leave the banana and go. Secondly, can you feign a concussion?
Feign a concussion? Isn't that perjury?
Cynthia, phone!
Yes, Mr. Smith.
Hey, who is the lawyer here? Cynthia, where is my cookie?
Coming, Mr. Smith.
Cynthia, phone and cookie. Look, do you want $50,000 or not? A concussion is really easy to fake. All you need to do is... Whoa! Ah!
It's okay. I'm here to help. I'll set you all free. Let me get this gate open first.
Hey! What are you doing? You're trespassing. How did you get in here?
Dairy farming is a crime.
What?
Dairy farming is a crime, and you people are monsters. Do you know what these poor cows go through just to satisfy your devious desire for dairy?
Hey, lady. I just work here. And I'm lactose intolerant. What do you want from me?
What do I want from you?
Clap? You want me to clap?
It's not clap. It's CLAP. Cow Liberation and Protection. And we are taking matters into our own hands. We've liberated over 4 cows and counting.
Look, lady. That's cute and all. But I'm gonna have to escort you out and file a report.
You might want to think twice about that. Guess whose badge I used to get in here?
What? Hey! That's mine! Give it back!
Here, fetch. Haha. Come on, my dears. It's time to make a move.
Oh no!
Welcome aboard, a merry bus. Have a seat.
Wow, how cute! Can I take a few snaps? How's my hair? I need better lighting.
Hold on. Here we go.
Whoa! Where are we going?
Wherever you need to be. But first, we need to make another stop. Welcome aboard a merry bus. Have a seat.
So, how much is this going to cost me?
Nothing.
Wait, it's a free ride? Nothing good is free. There's always a catch.
Well, I guess I can charge you a smile? Would that help?
Viewers, this is a really posh town. Check out all the fancy boutiques and restaurants.
Oh god.
Hold on. Here we go.
Wow, is that a Rolex?
Yes?
Cool, can I see it?
I don't think so. It's very expensive.
Oh, I love expensive things. I'm Asha-licious. You probably heard of my channel, The Asha Life. We have nearly 1 million subscribers. What's your name?
Driver, where is this bus going?
Oh, apparently, wherever you need to go.
That's right. But first, we need to make another stop. Welcome aboard a merry bus. Have a seat.
Is there another bus on this route?
Nope. We're one of a kind.
It's just that this bus appears to be diesel powered, and you know that a diesel powered bus puts out nearly 3,000 grams of CO2 per mile, right? And I don't know about you people, but I believe in voting with my wallet.
Well, unfortunately, we're your only ride.
Ugh, typical.
Hold on. Here we go.
You know, if they switched even to a diesel hybrid, they could save nearly 300 grams of CO2 per mile. But no, that would be too forward thinking.
Well, maybe it's not as cost effective to...
Please, not everything is about money. Sometimes you need to have the courage to do what's right.
Oh god.
I don't know about all that, but I think it's cute.
Cute? You know what's cute? Baby polar bears. And they're running out of glaciers to live on because of inconsiderate people like you.
Excuse me? I actually happen to care a lot about polar bears. Just the other day, I did a live stream at the zoo to raise awareness about the illegal fur market. And we were sponsored by Burlington Coat Factory. Talk about awesome brand integration.
Are you kidding me? You raised money for the local zoo? You know that they are literal prisons for animals, right? How would you like it if I put you in a cage and...
Oh, will you give it a rest? Enough with the holier-than-thou bit.
Yeah, exactly. You're not the only one who's environmentally subconscious.
And you, could you stop your yammering and incessant selfie taking for 1 second? If you were any shallower, you'd be a puddle.
Does anyone else hear a funny sound?
No.
You are just mean.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river. Oh, wait, you can't, puddle.
Me? Oh, stop it, both of you. People like you are why this planet is in such a mess. So wrapped up in your own lives. You with your brand integrations, and you with your fancy Rolex. All while people like me are out there doing the work that matters.
There is a name for people like you. Bully.
How dare you? You puddle?
Bully.
Meanie.
Bully?
Folks, I think we're about to run out of fuel.
You know, I've dealt with bullies like you before. You want to know how?
Oh God, no.
I'll tell you how. Welcome to my childhood home. And there's my sweet mom getting ready for her day.
Lunch is ready, check. Dishwasher running, check. Coconuts, check. Flowers, check.
Oh God, how long is this story going to take?
Shh, here I come. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Asha beta. Oh, coffee. Ouch! Arre re re. Hey Bhagwan.
Mom, guess what? For prom this year, I'm gonna be doing...
Beta, I'm so sorry. I'm in a super hurry right now. I'm really late for the prayers at the Balaji temple.
Oh, okay.
Listen, lunch is ready. Don't forget to feed your brother. Love you, beta. Have a great day at school. Bye.
Bye, Mom. Back then, Mom was very busy with her duties at the Hindu temple, and so I spent a lot of time with Jessica. Let's see what's up with Jessica.
Hi guys, welcome to Just Do It. I'm Jessica, and today we are going to be talking about self-help. Self-help can mean a lot of things. To me, it meant taking control over my life. It meant finding a way to overcome those feelings of loneliness. So today's topic is self-help.
In school too, often I would find myself alone in class during recess.
Hey, is this seat taken?
No, it's all yours.
Oh, thanks. She's such a weirdo.
I guess it's just you and me, Jessica.
Sometimes it's important to stop looking for help on the outside and instead look inwards. After all, who knows what you need better than you?
Sounds great, Jessica.
In my case, what I needed was an online community where I could share my interests and just be myself. And that's exactly what I went out and got.
Hey, Keishu. Yo, Keishu.
Sup?
Mom's made lunch.
Okay.
Keishu. Yo, Keishu nut.
Sup?
Why don't you eat that instead of cookies?
Nah.
Hey, guess what? For prom this year, I'm gonna do hair and makeup.
No way.
Yeah, I did it for a couple of my friends last year just for fun. And now half my class asked if I could do it for them.
No way.
Yeah, can you believe it? I don't know how it happened, but I'm so excited.
Asha, can you keep it down? I'm on a call with Trey. Sorry, Trey. It's just my sister yammering on. No way. No way!
And so, feeling rejected yet again, I turned to Jessica.
Hey guys, welcome back to Just Do It. I'm Jessica, and today we will be talking about video blogging. Vlogs are such a wonderful tool. For me, it was a way to take charge of my life and find a community online. The best part is, anyone can do it.
Yeah? How exactly?
Just think about what you like to do and just talk about that.
I like doing makeup, but I don't think anyone would want to hear me.
Trust me, you will find your right audience. Just do it. Or should I say, just do it.
Okay, I'll try it. Wow, she's really pushy. Hi, I'm Asha, and I love doing makeup. I just want to share some tips for how to hide your sudden pimples before prom. Okay, delete that. Hi, I'm Asha, and I love doing makeup. In this video, I want to give you a few tips on how to hide those pesky pre-prom pimples. The trick is to use green concealer to neutralize the red, then top it with your foundation and you're good to go. Remember, less is more. Okay. Post video and a star is born. A couple of days later, while I was at school, something strange happened. What? 1,000 views? And so many comments. Thank you for this tutorial, you're a lifesaver. Finally, someone who understands brown skin tones? Could you make a tutorial on how to cover dark circles? Wow. And that's what I did. I made tutorials on covering dark circles, on proper blending techniques, eyeliner applications, highlighting, contouring, and all the while, my subscriber counts went up, viewer engagement went up, but most importantly, I felt seen for the first time. My confidence was up. I was happy, I was blossoming,
Did you really think you can pull off that lipstick? You look like a clown. Good one.
I thought it looked cute.
Cute? I don't think so. You might want to invest in something we call a mirror.
Hey, leave her alone.
Oh yeah? Or what, weirdo? You gonna run to Mrs. Delgado to complain?
No, but I might call 911 so that they can handle that emergency situation on your head.
What?
Yeah, you call that a hairstyle? You look like a horse that got caught in a storm.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I hope you didn't pay to have that done to you.
Ugh, whatever.
Hey, it's Shiori, right?
Yeah.
Don't worry about what they said. I love your lipstick. They're just jealous of how confident you are.
What do you mean?
They just wish they could pull off such a bold color.
I don't know. I think they might be right.
Hey, I'm trying to grow my new hair and makeup channel, and I need a model for my next video. Would you mind modeling for me?
Me? A model?
Yeah.
Okay. But what should I do?
Just smile. That's it, there you go. Wow, stunning. Oh my god, Shiori, you're a natural. Are you sure you're not a model?
get this straight. You're saying I'm like that bully in your story just because I happen to care about the environment?
Bingo! And she probably doesn't like your hairstyle too. Though I wouldn't call 911. I'd probably sue.
I actually thought it was really sweet how Asha cheered Shiori up. Good job, Asha.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Driver. Yeah, I had kind of forgotten about how good that felt.
Hello? Did you figure out why the bus broke down? Have we finally run out of fossil fuels to burn?
Oh God, don't start with that.
Yes, we have no more fuel. And it turns out, I had lost the key.
How is that possible? How did you lose the key while driving?
Okay, that's it. I'm calling AAA. I know the CEO, you know. Got him out of trouble one time. $80,000 payout. Strange. No service. So much for nationwide coverage.
Great! This is just what I need. To be stuck here with you three. Mr. Sues-a-lot, Mr. Suspiciously Cheerful, and Miss Childhood Trauma.
Hey, my story was about how I overcame my issues.
Oh, big deal. We all have childhood trauma that we've had to overcome. And unlike you, I had real problems that a couple social media posts couldn't fix.
Oh God, please don't tell us your story now.
Objection overruled. Growing up, it was just Mama, my brother, and me. We didn't have much by way of money, but we made it work.
Though we don't have much, it's never been hard to smile all of the time. 'Cause when I look at the two of you, I can see the world is mine.
When I worry and stay up through the night, you tell me it'll be alright.
And when I'm hungry for tacos or just plain love, you're there with a plate and a hug. Though we don't have much, it's never been hard to smile all of the time. 'Cause when I look at the two of you, I can see the world is mine.
We were happy. I was soon going off to community college, and Santiago was doing well in school. But that night, things were going to change forever. Mama, guess what? I just heard back from the City Planning Council and they're sending someone over today with, what did they say? Good news following positive discussions with the developer.
What does that mean? We get to keep our apartment?
Don't get too excited, Santi. I wouldn't count los pollos before they hatch.
No, Mama. I think this is good news. Now that the city is involved, they will make sure to stop the developer from tearing down this building. After all, it's 50 years old and I looked it up. It could be classified as a historical site.
Alejandro, mi amor. My worry is that's why they will tear it down. It may be historic to us, but to the city, it's just old.
Not to mention, it's just a bunch of poor people like us who live here.
Not
it. Ugh.
You gotta be quicker, little bro. You two are so cynical. You just see. It's going to be good news.
I admire your positivity, Alejo. Your heart is so pure, mijo. Oh, Mr. Latif, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm doing well. Thank you. How are you doing, Rosa?
Oh, not too bad. Considering we might all be losing our homes.
Well, that is what I wanted to talk to you about. You know, I've lived in this building for nearly 45 years. When we moved in here, it was just Mina and me. But soon we grew into a family. The years went by with many ups and downs, but we stayed right here and weathered every storm. Soon our kids moved out to live lives of their own. It was just Mina and me, but now a little slow. But we stayed right here until that fateful day. No more Mina, just me, all alone and grey. My dear home, thank you. It's time to leave. Now you'll stay right here in my memories.
Are you okay, Mr. Latif?
Yes, I'm sorry, Rosa. I just feel so sad to say goodbye to this building. It feels like saying goodbye to Mina all over again. And I'm sorry, my dear Habibi, Alejo. I cannot sign your petition to fight this developer. I'm too old and too tired.
It's okay, Mr. Latif. I understand. But listen, a city councilman is coming by soon and he's got good news for us. You might not have to leave.
I hope you're right, Alejo. But I am going anyway. It's time to move on. Don't worry, I'll stay with my kids. And maybe now finally you won't have a crotchety old man for a neighbor, huh? Good luck, Habibi.
Well, that's bad news for sure.
No, hermano. Keep the faith. We have the city on our side.
Not it.
I'll get it. Welcome, sir. This is my mother, Rosa Torres, my little brother, Santiago Torres, and I am Alejandro Torres. I'm the one who has been communicating with the city on behalf of the tenants in this building. Hello, hello.
My name is Caleb Blatterby, and I am here on behalf of the City Council.
Thank you for coming all the way to our home, Mr. Blatterby.
No. Thank you for welcoming me into your lovely home.
So, I got your letter that you have good news for us. What is it? Were you able to stop the developer from tearing down our building?
Oh, I have even better news. The city has negotiated a wonderful deal with the developer, and they have agreed to buy you out. Not just your apartment, but every tenant in this building. Congratulations!
Yes! I knew the city would come through for us. How much are we getting for the place, Mr. Blatterby?
Are you ready for it? $35,000!
Are you joking?
No, this is real. $35,000 for every unit in this building. Oh, and I almost forgot. The city was so grateful that you brought this matter to our attention that they've sent this coupon for a new toaster just for you. Redeemable at any Sears location nationwide. No expiry date.
This can't be real. Our home is worth $100,000. This is a ripoff. Surely the city must be joking. What if we refuse to accept this lowball offer?
First of all, there was a recent reappraisal, and your home is now worth $35,000. Second of all, the city has signed with the developer, and we're claiming your land as eminent domain.
Haha! I studied eminent domain in school. And the city can only use it for public good. And last I checked, this was to be a grocery store. Unless the store sells fruits and vegetables pro bono.
Well, Mr. Torres, you'll find a tiny dog park in the northeast corner of the development. So now that they can claim a public welfare project, we can enforce the domain eminent. I hope that answers all of your questions, and I thank you for your time and all your patience. Do keep an eye out for your check in the mail. And of course, please enjoy your brand new toaster.
That slimy, two-faced, lying
Santi,
piece of...
that's enough. Alejo, mi amor, are you okay?
I'm sorry, Mama. This is all my fault. If I hadn't written to the city...
No, stop it, Alejo. Look at me. Look at me. I am proud of you. You are brave. You stood up for me and your brother and everyone in this building.
And failed.
No, you gave us hope. Tell me, what does Alejandro mean? Tell me. Santi, you tell me.
It means protector of men.
That's right.
Hey, hermano, she's right. You gave me hope, and I'll never forget it.
I promise that I am going to go to law school, and I'm going to protect people like us. I'm going to stand up for those without a voice.
All hail Alejandro the Great, protector of men.
Mama, will we be okay?
Yes, we will be fine, mi amors. You know why?
Though we don't have much, it's never been hard to smile all of the time. 'Cause when I look at the two of you, I can see the world is mine.
Though we don't have much, it's never been hard to smile all of the time. 'Cause when I look at the two of you, I can see the world is mine.
So, what happened? Did they enforce the prominent domain on you?
Eminent domain.
Yes, they did. But we managed. We stayed with my uncle for some time. Mama worked extra shifts. I finished law school and got a job to support us, and then
I'm sorry I called you mean, Mr. Torres. And I'm sorry I called you a bully.
Well, to be fair, I think I am a bully these days.
Hey folks, guess what? I found a little bit of extra gas in the tank. The gauge must be malfunctioning. But where is the key?
When I was listening to Mr. Torres' story, at first I thought I was like Rosa, you know, caring and practical. But then I realized I'm more like Caleb Blatterby, cold and manipulative.
No, you're nothing like him. You are an ethical and passionate person. I am Caleb Blatterby.
What? Plot twist?
No. I mean, I tried so hard to not be like Blatterby that I somehow turned into him. I mean, look at me. I'm an injury lawyer who tells his clients to lie in court. I wear fancy clothes, drive a fancy car, and don't do anything to support those without a voice, like I said I would.
Mr. Torres.
Oh, and that's another thing. I was so ashamed of my poor background that I changed my name from Alejandro Torres to Alex T. Smith. My brother was so disappointed.
You're not the only one who disappointed a loved one. Would it be okay if I shared a story too? There are no songs in mine, but it's something I need to confront. story begins in a supermarket, on what turned out to be the most important day of my life.
Hello, Mrs. Howard. Just the one packet of cigarettes?
Yes, that's all for me, Devin.
This may be none of my business, but you know those will kill you, right, ma'am?
You're right, young lady. It is none of your business. Thank you, Devin.
Some people are so short-sighted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, I noticed that you gave her a plastic bag. You know those are really bad for the environment, right? I'm considering writing to the store manager about it.
Uh-huh. Packet of 50 plastic cups?
Oh, it's for a...
Packet of 50 plastic plates?
It's for a party.
Packet of 100 plastic utensils?
It's for a party I'm throwing. I only do it like once a year. And it's way better for the environment than washing that many dishes. Do you know how much water a dishwasher uses?
100 dishwasher tablets?
Well, that's for the other days of the year.
Large pack of disposable K-Pods?
Oh, that's not for me. It's for my roommate. She's a coffee addict and needs like 3 cups a day. At least she doesn't drive to Starbucks every morning in a monster truck like most people.
Set of 10 body wash bottles. Plastic.
Okay, you didn't have to say plastic there. And in any case, these bottles use 50% recycled plastic. And at least they don't contain microplastics. You know how bad those are for ocean life, right?
Mm-hmm. That'll be $48.93. Will you be paying with cash or plastic?
Card.
Thank you. I know you won't be using our plastic bags. Did you bring reusable bags?
I actually forgot to... No, you know what? I didn't forget. I was just planning to carry these out.
Hi, Devin. I just came by to return this pack of batteries.
Hi, Claudia. Was there something wrong with them?
Oh, no, love. I never bought them. I think it must have fallen into my bag on accident when I was here yesterday buying groceries.
And instead of just keeping them like most people would do, you drove all the way back just to return them?
I mean, it's really not a big deal. I live close by. And anyway, I use rechargeable batteries.
Wow, how eco-friendly of you.
Oh no! Are you okay, my dear?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
You took a bit of a tumble there. Let me help you to your car. Here, I brought some bags just in case.
Oh, no, you don't need to.
You know, I couldn't help over here earlier, but I am also very eco-conscious like you. In fact, my friends and I just share all our plates and utensils when we have parties.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh. And did you know it's really easy to make soap at home? You know what? What are you doing tomorrow? Why don't you come over? I can show you how to make dish soap from orange peels and vinegar. It'll be so much fun. I'm Claudia, by the way.
I'm Emily. So I went over the next day, and Claudia taught me how to make soap. And, well, so much more. We became best friends. We were inseparable, united by our love for all things nature. We attended climate conferences and learned firsthand about dairy farms. Through it all, Claudia kept her faith in humanity, and I kept my faith in Claudia. But my faith in humanity, now that was a different story. Claudia!
No!
In one moment of madness, I had pushed Claudia away.
Emily?
And that was the last time I saw Claudia.
So, you really never saw Claudia again?
No, we went our separate ways. I preferred a more direct approach to activism, and that was not her style.
Well, you wanted faster results, and you don't mind ruffling a few feathers in the process, so...
That is what I tell myself too, but all I end up doing is annoying people and pushing away those I love. A bully, as you rightly said.
You know what they say. It takes one to know one. I've been afraid to admit it, but I think all this Ashalicious stuff has been getting to my head.
Aw, but I love watching the Asha life.
Giving up on that key, huh?
I wish I had listened to my Claudia years ago. Oh, I mean my brother Santiago. He tried to remind me of my original passion to help people, but I was too lost to listen.
Claudia always used to say, passion can change policies, but compassion can change people.
Oh, you found the key.
What? Where?
You just said it. Compassion. Compassion is the key.
Is this a bit you're doing?
No, trust me. Okay, say it as I press the throttle.
Say what?
What I said about compassion.
Compassion is the key?
Whoa!
It worked, but you need more conviction.
Compassion is the key.
It's not enough. We need everyone to say it.
Compassion is the key.
Again, but this time, all three of you.
Come on, Mr. Torres. You have to say it too.
But this is so silly.
Alejo, your people need you.
Compassion is the key. Yes!
You did it! Together, you did it.
Finally, we can be on our way.
We're here.
What? Why did you turn it off?
Because we've reached our destination.
But where are we?
Wherever you needed to be, Asha.
Where did I need to be?
You need to be connecting with individuals like you did with Shiori.
Shiori.
And where did I need to be, Mr. Driver?
You, Alejandro, need to be the voice of the people, of society.
Alejandro, protector of society.
I know. I have to protect nature, right?
Yes, but not Mother Nature, human nature. The planet will then take care of itself.
Mr. Driver? Who are you?
Who am I? I am whoever you need me to be.
happened?
Are you okay, miss? You got knocked down, but not by me. He did it. Hey!
Where's Mr. Torres and Emily?
Who?
Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith! Wake up, Mr. Smith!
Cynthia? Cynthia, I'm fine. I just had the strangest dream.
A dream, Mr. Smith? You just had a bad spill.
Am I still on the clock?
Claudia, I'm so sorry. Claudia. Claudia!
Ow! My ankle!
Oh, what? Where am I?
You released the cows! Oh, you're in such trouble now. Ow!
Was it all just a dream? How long was I out for?
Like a minute?
Just a minute?
Look, I'm sorry, miss. It was an accident, okay?
A dream? A dream? But it felt so real. I met some people on a bus.
A bus? Mr. Smith, I think you might be concussed.
So, will you represent me in court then?
I could just make a run for it.
Don't even think about it, lady.
But that's not what Claudia would do.
Listen, both of you. I have something to say. I'm sorry I yelled at you.
Cynthia, I'm fine. Really. But I have something to say to you. Thank you for all you do, Cynthia.
Sir, I have something to say to you. What I did was wrong, and I'm sorry.
What? Oh, that's rad. Ha! Don't sweat it, bro. I mean, miss.
Oh, that is so nice of you, Mr. Smith.
And I'm sorry, but actually, I won't be able to represent you.
Aw, man. Great.
What? You're sorry? But what about the cows? Sorry won't bring them back.
I know. I'll help you get them back, and then you can report me if you wish.
Hi viewers, this is Ashalicious. I just wanted to say I'm fine. I'm actually more than fine. I took a bit of a tumble there, but I think that knocked some sense into me. So, I want to make an announcement.
Why did you send him away, Mr. Smith?
Cynthia, I want to make some changes to my practice. Some changes for the better. I want to take on more clients from underprivileged parts of society.
That's wonderful, Mr. Smith.
Oh, and Cynthia, can I ask you for a favor?
There. That's all of them.
Thanks, I guess. But why the sudden change of heart? What happened to dairy farming is a crime?
My announcement is, henceforth, I won't be going by Ashalicious. I'm just Asha. And I'd like to do more for each of you in this community. Starting right now. Hold this.
What?
Here, honey. You can have my ticket.
Do you mean it? Oh, thank you so much.
Hey, that's really nice of you. What made you do it?
A favor? What favor, Mr. Smith?
Would you book me a ticket to Chicago? I'd like to visit my brother.
Of course, Mr. Smith.
Oh, and one more thing. Please call me Mr. Torres, or just Alejandro.
What's come over you, Mr. Smith? I mean, Mr. Torres.
Well, Someone very recently reminded me that the best way to protect Mother Nature is to nurture human nature.
And that the best way to influence people is by connecting with individuals.
And that my true purpose is to serve my fellow man.
Sounds neat, but how exactly do you nurture human nature?
So, you're gonna reach out to all your viewers? How?
How will you serve your fellow man?
Compassion is the key.
And that, fellow travelers, is the story of how three individuals, so different from each other, found their inherent oneness. As our teacher Sri Sathya Sai Baba tells us, individuals are a part of society, and society is a part of nature. Together, the three are a reflection of the universal, divine spirit that permeates us all. So, let's all hop onto this bus called life and enjoy the company of our fellow travelers. For the only way forward is to turn the key of compassion and get all aboard. Thank you and Sai Ram.